Welcome back. On today's episode, we're covering engine block assembly. The engine block is the structure that supports all the components for the engine. Cylinders. The cylinders are holes in the engine block. They perform a number of tasks. 1. House the pistons. 2. Form the combustion chambers. And 3. Move heat away from the pistons. Pistons. Pistons perform three primary jobs. 1. Transmit force of combustion to connecting rod and crankshaft. 2. Seal the combustion chamber. And 3. Transmit excess heat away from the combustion chamber. Piston rings. Each piston has 2 or more rings that fit into grooves on the piston. They have three primary jobs. 1. Seal the combustion chamber. 2. Control lubrication of the cylinder walls. And 3. Cool the piston by transferring heat generated by combustion. Connecting rods. Connecting rods are attached to every piston via the piston pin. The connecting rod transmits combustion force from the piston to the crankshaft. Crankshaft. The other end of the connecting rod turns the crankshaft located at the bottom of the engine block. The crankshaft transmits rotary motion to the flywheel, providing energy suitable for work. Camshaft. The camshaft is driven by a gear on the crankshaft. The camshaft controls the valve opening and closing and may control fuel injection when unit injectors are used. The camshaft gets a name from the egg-shaped lobes or cams. As the camshaft rotates, the lobes turn. Valve train components linked to the camshaft follow the motion, moving up and down. When the nose of the lobe faces up, the valve is all the way open. Valve lifter. A valve lifter or cam follower rests on each cam lobe. As the camshaft turns, the lifter moves, following the shape of the lobe. Flywheel assembly. The flywheel assembly is the link between the engine and the load. It is bolted to the rear of the crankshaft. A flywheel performs three jobs. 1. Stores energy for momentum between power strokes. 2. Smooths out the speed of the crankshaft. And 3. Transmits power. Push rods. Push rods are steel tubes with seats on both ends. The camshaft moves the push rod, causing it to lift the rocker arms. Engine blocks. Engine blocks come in different designs. Inline engines 1 have the cylinders all in one row. V engines 2 separate the cylinders into 2 rows, and the block has a V shape. Block design. Blocks are normally gray cast iron. Coolant and lubricant passages are cast into the block. Cylinder design. Cylinders can be cast permanently into the block called a parent bore, or they may be removable cylinder liners. And that concludes today's lesson on the engine block assembly.